Hey guys, what's going on? Hopefully you're doing well. Yeah, it's Friday. I spent a good chunk of the evening at home playing video games and watching TV and listening to some old tunes, and got me thinking. I was gonna put this as by the anniversary, but I didn't have time to give a shout to my mom to find out what day it was in August that my family first immigrated to Canada. But it is this year, which is going to be our 24th year here in Canada. I arrived here when I was 5 years old, and it was quite the experience. I remember learning a little bit of English, learning how to count to 10 in English, learning to try to assimilate into the Canadian culture when I first arrived. Actually, before I flew and got onto that 747, um, I always thought that countries were planets, and I can absolutely remember it because um, my aunts and the people who took care of me in the Philippines would ask me where I would be going, and I would tell them I'm going to Canada. And I always thought in my head that we'd be getting onto the spaceship and it would take us to uh, another planet. So it was quite the adventure, and stayed with my father's older sister and her family, and they helped us out, and soon we ended up moving out. And I remember my first year in kindergarten. Actually, no, grade one. I can barely remember kindergarten, but at grade one, I was a really big troublemaker who couldn't speak English, and I think I was sent back to senior kindergarten once by my teacher. So it wasn't a good start to my academic career in Canada, but I am proud to be Canadian, and it's been quite a journey these last 24 years. Next year will be the 25th year anniversary of my family being in Canada, and it's been quite amazing to be part of this country. Um, I moved to Montreal, moved back to Ontario. From Ontario, went out to Calgary, and that I think those would be a better suited for the days when I can tell you them. I'll leave that for another story. Um, you know what? I know a lot of you guys. Half of you I know were born here in Canada, and in Ontario, Calgary, and Montreal. And I know the other half of you that watch these were born in another country and immigrated to Canada yourselves and your families. Let me know how your journey into Canada was when you were younger in the comment section below. Don't forget to rate. Don't forget to subscribe. Hopefully you guys are doing well, and you guys have a great night. Cheers.